Welcome everybody to Simply Crochet. Appreciate you being here. Hope everyone's having a good one. I am going to be doing a stitch here, and it is kind of like a V stitch, but with dimension. It's like a 3D V stitch. And this one's been around for a while, so some of you might be familiar with it. So we will begin here with multiple of 4 chains plus 1. So you will be doing multiple of 4, depending on the size of your project, and then add 1 more chain to that. So you can pause the video until you determine your width. For this sample swatch, I did multiple of 4, so I had 16, then plus 1. So I have 17 chains if you'd like to follow along here. So we will begin by doing 2 double crochets in the 6th chain from the hook. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you will do 2 double crochets in that 6th chain. So yarn over, insert your hook, draw up a loop, 3 loops, go through 2, and then go through 2. So you did 2 double crochets. Now you will chain 1, and you will do again 2 double crochets in that same stitch. So we kind of made a V stitch, but with 2 double crochets on both sides. So you can see here, it looks like a V stitch, but with 2 double crochets here. Now we will skip 2 chains, so 1, 2, and then in the next chain we will do the same. 2 double crochets, chain 1, and 2 double crochets in that same stitch. And you will do this till the end of this beginning row, until you have what looks like this. This is what your row, you should have these double, what I'm going to call double V stitches with the 2 double crochets. You should end with 2 chains at the end of your row, and you will be doing you will skip 1 chain and then do a double crochet in that last chain after skipping 1 chain. And today I'm just using a medium weight yarn here and a size G hook. So again, you can use any type of yarn, any size hook to coordinate with that yarn, and this pattern will work perfectly for that. Now we will chain 3, and then we will turn our work. Now this is going to be the repeat row, and let's begin here. We will do a front post. Okay, this is our V stitch from the previous row. You have the 2 double crochets, chain 1 space, and 2 double crochets. You will do a front post double crochet in that second double crochet right before the chain 1 space. So here's your chain 1 space. So right there, you will do a front post double crochet. So we go behind that post, draw up a loop, and then finish off with a double crochet. Now in the chain 1 space, we will be doing a regular V stitch. So you will yarn over, do a double crochet, chain 1, and another double crochet in that chain 1 space. So you just did a regular V stitch right there. Now in the next double crochet after that chain 1 space, we will do another front post double crochet. So you will take your hook, bring it behind that double crochet, draw up a loop, and finish off, well, let me see, can't get that. Okay, and finish off a double crochet. So that's how that worked right there. Now you're over at the next double V-stitch. So you will again do a front post right in that double crochet right before that chain 1 space. So here's your double V-stitch. I'm going to call that a double V-stitch because it has 2 double crochets on both sides. So you will again insert your hook behind that double crochet, draw up a loop, and finish off a double crochet. So that was a front post. Now you will be doing a regular V-stitch in that chain 1 space. So just do 1 double crochet, chain 1, and another double crochet in that same chain 1 space. And then in the next double crochet, where those 2 double from that V-stitch from the previous row, you would do another front post. So this is where we're getting our kind of dimension here. So we did a front post, a regular V-stitch right there in that chain 1 space, and then a front post there. We'll end with a double crochet and a turning chain 3. So you will do 1 double crochet in the top of that turning chain 3. And that is your repeat row right there. Okay, so let me pause here and we'll continue on and do another row. Before beginning the next row, we want to chain 3 and then turn our work. Now we will repeat what we did in the previous row. So this is a 1 row repeat for the remainder of your project. So again, we will do a front post double crochet right, you see your V-stitch here, right before the chain 1 space. In that double crochet, you will do a front post. Then in the chain 1 space, you will do your regular V-stitch, which is a double crochet, chain 1, and a double crochet. And then you will do another front post right before those 2 double crochets right there. You'll do a front post again. And then continue that throughout the project. A note here, always end with 1 double crochet at the top of that turning chain, and that should be the same for every row after. And this is what this stitch, it's kind of again, that's like a dimensional V-stitch, like a 3D V-stitch. It's the same on both sides. It's a very, very pretty stitch. I'll be back with a larger sample. We are with a little bit larger sample of this wonderful, wonderful kind of a 3D effect V-stitch using the front post double crochet, and it's just so pretty. It's very soft, it stretches, and it's just very, very pretty. Just a little tip to make sure that at the end of your rows that you're making sure that you're counting the 4. So you have the 2 front posts and then your regular V-stitch here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes you can lose track of that since you're doing, you know, the front post and then the regular V-stitch. And also maybe a little bit looser chain stitches at the bottom. I tend to do mine a little too tight. So just those few tips there. I would love to hear from you viewers. I appreciate all of you being here. If you're a new viewer, I appreciate you subscribing to Simply Crochet. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for supporting my channel. Thank you and have a great day. Bye-bye.